Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for coming around, and if you're old here, thanks for sticking around. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you an extension of my eyeshadow palette collection, which I've gotten from Boxycharm. I was going through my eyeshadows, and I was like, wow, I got quite a few palettes from this subscription, so I thought it'd be great. I thought it'd be fun to gather them all up and do sort of a show and tell of what I've gotten from this subscription so far. Not going into too much detail, I don't want this video to be a million years long. And in case you don't already know what Boxycharm is, it is a $21 a month subscription to 4 to 5 full-size beauty products in which you may get hair care, skincare, makeup, and even beauty tools. Let's get started. So one of the first palettes that I received in this collection was this Buff Pure Cosmetics palette, and this palette is one of the reasons why I did not get the Naked, the Naked 3 palette, and this is what that looks like, because this is sort of a dupe for that Naked 3 palette, and this is definitely one of the reasons why I didn't get that palette, because I already have it. It is a dupe. It works pretty good, and no sense in spending an extra $54 if I have something very, very, very similar to it. The next thing that I got, another palette that I've gotten from them, and it's sort of I got this. This is from Ofra Cosmetics, and what this is a magnetic palette, sort of like the Z palette, and it came with these 6 shadows from Ofra Cosmetics, but I got it from the Boxycharm. They sent the palette, and then they sent the single eyeshadows, which is great, because if you want to fill this up with other eyeshadows, Makeup Geek or what other Colored Rain or whatever other company you buy your singles from, this is a pretty good start to filling up, to being able to place your singles. But yes, this is something else I got from Boxycharm. Another palette that I got from Boxycharm, and to me, this palette, this may not seem like a palette to you guys. You probably look at it and be like, oh, that's not a palette. But in my opinion, anything that has 3 or more shadows in it is a palette. And this is one that I got from Boxycharm, and this is by IBY. Nice little neutral palette. Good for just throwing in your pocketbook and going on the go. Another palette that I got from Boxycharm is this Naked Cosmetics, and this is a pressed pigment palette. This is what that looks like, which is, by the way, very season appropriate. This is a beautiful palette, like very, very, very pigmented. And we are no strangers to, well, I am no stranger to Naked Cosmetics, because I was introduced to this by Ipsy. I got some loose pigments from Naked Cosmetics from Ipsy. Another palette that I got from Boxycharm is this Blinc's. It's from a company called Blinc, and this is, I guess this was a collaboration between Boxycharm and Blinc, and this is what that palette looks like. A very nice palette. Nice pop of color there, neutrals, but in this palette they're all shimmers, so there's really, you would have to pair this with another palette that has mattes if that's what you're going for. If you're going for a more extensive look with mattes and shimmers. But yeah, this came from the company called Blinc. I mean, it came from Boxycharm, but in collaboration with a company called Blinc. And Blinc is known for their tubing mascara. It's a mascara that you apply, and when you remove it, you squeeze your eyelashes together and you sort of pull away from your eyes, and the mascara removes in tubes. There's no smearing, there's no wiping off, it just removes in tubes. Now, I'm not sure if you remove that with water or hot water, cold water. I'm not really sure how, but that's what Blinc is known for. So another palette that I got from Boxycharm is this Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette, and this is the, which one is this? This is the Cool Down palette, and this is what that looks like. 9 shadow pan palette. Very nice. Cool tone, obviously, with that nice berry plummy color there that I like, that I am very attracted to. Those are my colors. I love berry colors. But this was another one that I got from Boxycharm. Another one that I got from Boxycharm is this Real Her shadow palette. And this is, I think this is the number one palette, because I think they had these in a few shades. And this is also a 9 shadow palette pan. And this is what it looks like. This is more neutral. It does have mattes? Yeah, I think these are the only 2 mattes here. And this is not really like a matte. This is sort of a, it has a little sheen to it. I think the only matte one here would be that dark one. But this is a palette that I got from Boxycharm. Another one that I got from Boxycharm is this Studio Makeup On The Go. And this is, I just showed you a palette from them, but this is another palette. And this is the Warm Up palette. I showed you the Cool Down palette. And this is what that looks like. Very nice. Sort of looks like that Real Her palette that I just showed you. This has a combination of mattes and shimmers, which is pretty good because it has more than 1 matte. It has 4 mattes. 4? Actually has 5 mattes in this palette, which is great. And this is a great on-the-go palette. A lot of these palettes, these 9-pan palettes, are great for on-the-go. You can throw them in basically any bag and keep it moving. Another palette that I got from Boxycharm is this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette. This is one of the more recent ones that I got, and this is what that looks like. Very nice palette, another neutral palette. And yeah, I think everything in here, I think you only get 1 matte in this palette. I think the only matte is this one right here, and all the other ones are obviously shimmery shadows, but nonetheless a beautiful palette. The next palette that I got from Boxycharm is this Soirée Diaries from Pure Cosmetics. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. I probably crucified that name. But this is also one of the more recent ones that we've gotten. And this is, again, another neutral palette. But this is such a pretty palette. Everything down here, these 2 rows down here are all matte. Are all mattes. And the only shimmer row is this top row right here. And yeah, I really do think that this is a beautiful palette. And again, another palette that I've gotten from Boxycharm. So yeah, like, my collection has grown with this subscription. And this is a great way for anyone that's just starting out and you want to build your collection. This is a pretty good way to do it, I'd say. Boxycharm is a pretty it's a pretty good makeup subscription. Probably one of the best in my opinion. In my opinion, you know, don't come for me. In my opinion. And then this is the most recent one that we've gotten, which is in, I think we got this in the November Boxycharm, and this is pretty funny that it matches with my shirt. This is the Winky Luxe Kitten palette. We just got this in the November Boxycharm, and this is what that looks like. So I think this is sort of a, I mean, that's, yeah, no, it's a warm and cool, because I feel like these 2 right here are like very cool. And then everything else, like this one, I think those are the, oh, and these 2. Yeah, it has, so these 2 up here and these 2 down here are your mattes, and then everything in this T right here are your shimmers, including one dual chrome, which is this one right here. This is a dual chrome, so that one has sort of a bluish, pinkish shift to it when you move it around. And yeah, I think that is the last palette. So I've gotten, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's not go nowhere here. Stay with me. Stay with me, camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So far, that's 11 palettes. That's about a year's worth of palettes if you think about it, getting one a month. Now it's not a year's worth. Like, I didn't get all of these in 2017 because I did get some of these last year. I've been with Boxycharm for a long time now. But yeah, those are all the palettes that I got from my Boxycharm subscription. I think this is a great way for you to build your collection if you're just starting out and you're interested in dibbling and dabbling here and there, and you don't want to do too much thinking. Then you just wait for your little subscription to come once a month, and everything is basically curated by Boxycharm. So yeah, and before we go, the lipstick of the day, which is what I'm wearing today, is this Bareminerals Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color Scandal, and this is what I'm wearing today. And I'm wearing it over top of my chestnut lip liner, which I pair a lot with a lot of lipsticks because, well, not lipsticks, but a lot of the liquid lipsticks, because a lot of them are, I don't know, I just feel like I need to pair it with something dark. Because a lot of them are, I'm not a light girl, and a lot of them are very light and they make my lips look real ashy. So I just, when I want to change the color, I just do a lip combo. So yeah, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to be kind. Costs nothing, means a million to someone, anyone, guaranteed. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.